Aha, first person. Oh no, not first person. Traveller, Saraburn. Mercenary, musketeer, pub visitor, tavern keeper. No, I don't need to spend the night. That's fine. Let's see. Traveller. Somehow I feel you are the kind of man who'd do well to know me, sir. Are you coming on to me? That's not allowed in this time. They'll kill you for it. Not that I have anything. Anyway, sorry. I travel much. Keep an open ear. I can provide you with information that you might find useful for a small price, of course. I'm looking for a certain Frenchman. What is this subtle undertone in this game? Okay. Jacques de Clermont. Oh, this is the guy I talked to before. I can look him up if I want to. No, I don't need to, really. What can you tell me about this land? There's seldom a break from the bitter wars. Well, at least that makes it a good place to be for daring people such as yourself. With some luck and skill, you can make a name for yourself here. Perhaps even amass a fortune or gain great power. Interesting. Tell me more. Nations engaged in war will pay good money for mercenaries. If you've done even a bit of fighting, speaking with one of the sovereigns will probably result in a mercenary contract. However, the real rewards come if you manage to become a sworn subject of one of these sovereigns. Subjects can own villages, fortresses and towns, and grow wealthy from the taxes and revenues of their estates. Normally, only nobles of the realm own land in any way, but in times of war, a regent will not hesitate to accept as his confidant someone who distinguishes himself on the battlefield and grant him the right to own land. Nowadays, there is no rest for the kings. Each has his own rivals. Other men born to the right family who might go around stirring up trouble, claiming a right to the throne. If these men can find supporters, they could easily start civil wars, and perhaps even win the crown one day. This is much like the previous game. It's basically the same mechanics, but that's very hard to do. I tried in Might and Blade Warband, and I got totally thrashed. So let's see. Pub visitor. Greetings, sir. Tipsy. Okay. No, I don't want to just start a fight with the... what a face you have, friend. Excellence for scaring slow-witted lags. That's... Yeah, okay, I'll leave this for now. My troops await me. My 0 troops. Okay, Saraboon, who are you? The colour of your face worries me, sir. Are you a racist? Perhaps you should apply leeches. Leeches? What are you, a doctor? Ugh. I am from Kiev. Learned to read and write at the Kiev Brest College, and then I became a doctor. Until now I offered myself to the Cossacks of the whatever community. Healed them from hangovers, offered bloodletting, dressed their wounds. And what a life it would have been, had I not met that French cartographer. What was his name? Guillaume de Beauplan. He fell ill as I was passing through Kiev, and I was summoned to apply leeches. Ugh. The Frenchman was certainly talkative. While I was treating him, my, what stories he told. About cherry trees under Pereyaslav, which would grow up only to the waist, and of the crayfish in the Ukrainian rivers nigh the size of a cat, and that the Tatar children are born blind like puppies and only open their eyes on the second week. Among other stories, Beauplan told me that the sick Cossacks treat fever by mixing vodka with gunpowder. Wow. The next day I was called to a sick Cossack colonel in Kurenikova, and I gave him that very treatment. The poor chap guzzled down the cure and cried out like mad for the whole day until he died in the evening. You suck as a doctor. The niter in the powder has burned his intestines. The people of Kurenkova learned of this and sent almost a full regiment after me, threatening to put my skin on a drum. I don't... Okay, you meant to make a good doctor, but it sounds like you know how to kill people, so please join me. I am most grateful. I can not only heal fever and apply leeches, I can also dress battle wounds. Oh, that helps. Just note one thing. I am of the simple folk, and I have no love for those masters who will earn their fortune by robbing the ordinary folks. Aww. Well, what else are serfs for? Nay, I need no rebels among my... okay. I will always do as honour demands. Fingers crossed. Come now, prepare for the journey. Oh, fuck off. You want money? Oh... Sir, I would only like to settle some formalities. No, I can't afford it. After all that. Fucking mercenaries, just like everyone else. Alright, enough of this. So yeah, this is kind of a... I was going to say low fantasy, as opposed to high fantasy. But it's not fantasy, it's historical. But the previous games were low fantasy. Low fantasy meaning horse merchant. I've got a horse. Um, uh, it's also called sword and sandal as opposed to sword and sorcery. And it's it basically means without any magic or anything like that. So there's no magic potions in this. Prison guard, don't need to talk to you. So you can't heal with a magic potion. You can only rest. And apparently rely on dodgy doctors with leeches who poison people with gunpowder. Yeah, so it's quite a challenging game. As you've heard from talking to those guys in the pub, you can amass fortunes, armies, lands. You can become a brigand, or you can become an honourable lord, and all this stuff. And so it's really quite. I really like the sandbox aspect of this game, but I don't like how big this town is and how I have to keep running about. Look at that, that's nice. That's sort of, I can't remember what that style of building is called, Russian type thing with the tit on the top. That's very disrespectful, I'm sorry. Not of tits, but of that architecture. But it does, look at it. It's a, yeah, anyway. You there, commoner. Turn around, good. Tell me about this town. Irrelevant data. Okay. Hey, what's the latest rumor? Flax bundle. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying before, this is kind of. It sounds strange, but it's kind of like Elite, because you can trade. Elite, that is. It's an old game. Some of you may not be aware. Where basically, what am I stuck on? It's an old game based on free roaming sandbox type game. You can trade. You can be a bounty hunter, you can be a pirate, and this is similar in many ways, except you can own land and so forth, which is something you couldn't really do in Elite because, well, you just had your own ship. But in this you amass armies, and it's all very cool. It's quite a slow-paced game and very takes a lot of time to get into. Oh, it's the mayor. Let's talk to him. Hello, stranger. You seem to be new to to Smolensk. I am the mayor of this town, and I have a very silly hat. Do you happen to have a job for me? You looking for a job? Actually, I was looking for someone to escort a caravan. No, I don't have a party 7 strong. They need 7 strong for that. I don't have that many. The job will be available for a few more days. Right, well, let's see how I can amass that many men. Now, this looks like an armor trader. Armor, yes. I'm looking for some equipment. Okay, let's see. Now, I really don't have a lot of money. There's a whole lot of stuff, equipment in this game. Let's see, can I buy something cheap that does me some good? Hat, as simple as hat. But look, that doesn't look like it offers any armor, but it's +1 to head armor anyway. No, I really can't afford this. Okay, so you start off almost from nothing. And you can become a king even, although that is very hard and takes a very long time. Okay, let's move on. Okay, you can more easily get to the other things here by, say, clicking here to go to the marketplace, and you go straight to the oh, vodka, that's good. Look how cheap it is, 38. Okay, I need some salt. That's flour, and there's no salt here. Okay, well, I need to go somewhere else to find that then. So, let's look at the arms merchant. Oh, grenades. Look how expensive they are, though. Wow. Oh. That's one of the disadvantages of this modern weaponry. Modern in this time. Oh, shield. That might be useful. Well, for now, let's just go to another town. Now, if this is like the old games, you can actually... Whoa, 14 bandits. I'd be totally screwed by them. Talk to the elder. Now, you used to be able to just sort of go into towns and ask people to volunteer themselves. Just say, is there anyone here who wants to join me in my, adventures and so forth? But I haven't seen that option yet in this game. What's this? Warlord Boris Reptin Obikov's party. 108. See that? See, look at all these troops he's got. Now that's the scale of the battles that you can get into. Oh, it's getting dark. Ooh. Okay. Tavern. Priests. Spazo Kokotsky. Look at the size of his stick. It's going right through the ceiling. Oksana, Tepes, pub visitor, mercenary musketeer. Just see how much. Me and 6 of my mates are looking for a famed commander. We'll join you for 245 thaler. Now, should I do that? I haven't been able to find anyone anywhere else, and I really need an army, so let's go for it. Keep the money and wine coming our way, and there's no foe you need fear. Yeah, you need to keep paying them. It's not just a simple one-off payment. So let's talk to this priest, Spazo. My son, allow me to bless your meal and recite a beautiful and elaborate prayer which will bring you luck in battle. Yeah, right. For this I only ask a few mugs of cool beer. Oh, right. Go now, Holy Father, God will provide. No. God bless, Holy Father. Why are you wandering the pubs, eh? For a while I am. How should I say? I've ceased to take up the holy orders. I am the priest Spazo Kakotsi. The Bishop of Riga gave me a small village parish, but within the week he sent me his sacrist there to check how well I was fulfilling my duties. After the Sunday Mass, this boor came to my humble cell. First he inquired what a parish woman was doing in my bed, and then he had the gall to start preaching to me. He explained that one should not spin the censer over one's head during the sermon. What? And I endured his condescension well enough. He said that prayers should be concluded by the word Amen, and not by the word I spoke at the end. And still I remained silent. The parish loved my way of doing things, you understand. But then, when he began to shout that he saw goods from my church being sold at the Riga market, I could no longer stand it any longer, and beat him with a staff so hard he barely made it out alive. What a man of God you are. Learning of this, the bishop sent a mercenary band to deal with me. I did not wait for them to come, but soon took my belongings and fled to the woods. Soon I found out I had been defrocked and excommunicated by the bishop. A priest, even a defrocked priest, especially a defrocked priest, would be a welcome addition to the party. I accept this offer with pleasure, my son. I swear by sweet Mary, Mother of God, you shall not regret it. And here comes the money. There we go. Oh, God. Church services is not my only trade. I wield a pike quite well. And if you should ever need to persuade someone, I can do it even if it's a dead body. I do detest cowards, however. What's this? This is very small. If you wish to join an army, you should take off your robes and cross. And yeah. I hope your quick tongue will be of use to us. Awesome. He joined me and didn't even ask for any money. Excellent. Now he takes his place as a member of my army, along with these musketeers now. Let's talk to the no, I don't spend the night. Okay, pub visitor. Yes, let's go. I'm sick of talking. I really want to get into some fights. Oh, 10 bandits. I'm going to try to take these guys on. They're running from me. That's a good sign. That means I'm probably superior to them. Oh dear, deserters. Oh, but they're not. They're running from him. Good. Come on, come on. Yes. Hey, what is it? Your luck has run out, wretch. Prepare to die. We are not afraid of you, sir. Time to bust some heads. Now here we go with the combat. Finally. Charge the enemy.